Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we've also got a small product unboxing for you tonight. As I'm recording this, the Aeon's End video is exporting to out of Adobe right now. So by the time you see this video, that video will be live on YouTube. But we've got a couple deliveries in. This one came in yesterday, I think. This one came in today. We're actually going to start the unboxing with this mailer on top. A little bit of backstory behind this delivery. If you're a regular follower of my posts in the various Facebook wargame groups that I'm in, you know that this past weekend was all about second chances for some war games that, knowing what I know I like about games, there were some games I was giving second chances to where I was like, I should be liking a lot more about these than I actually am. So most of the games that I played, I actually discovered that I really do enjoy, but there was one in particular that I didn't enjoy. That one was American Tank Ace from Compass Games. I honestly did not like that rulebook at all. I had to download flowcharts just to help me make sense of how the game flows, because the rulebook for that one did not do a good job, in my opinion, of explaining how that game worked. So I ended up trading it away for what's in this box. This is from a gentleman off of Board Game Geek. Now, when I went to lift this box, what I noticed was it's actually fairly heavy for what I'm expecting to be in here, which tells me one of two things. Either something's wrong, or there's actually more in this box than I was expecting there to be. So, let's say we crack it open and we'll find out what's in here. He did a pretty sizable tape job from the looks of it. Nothing I can't cut away with a knife easily enough. Let's see if I can get under the seam there. Let's try over here. Okay, there we go. At least we're under it, and there we go. Still trying to get under it most of the way, I think. Let's see what we can do on this side. There we go. Okay. Now we'll slice there, hopefully going through the mailing labels rather than... Okay, well, at least we can pull it back and we've got everything important covered there. We'll leave that there and we'll find out what we've got in here. Void fill and okay, cool. Alright, I guess it is a little bit heavier than I was expecting it to be, but we've got my traded for copy of Zero Leader from Danverson Games. The World War II Pacific Theater Solitaire game. As you can see in this one, we're controlling zeros in the World War II Pacific. We'll take a quick look at the back of this one. The fiercest serpent may be overcome by a swarm of ants. Isoroku Yamamoto. Zero Leader places you in command of an Imperial Japanese Navy or Imperial Japanese Army Air Force Squadron in the Pacific Theater during World War II. We have included the Japanese Special Attack Units, or Kamikaze, to offer you the same decisions the Japanese had to make. We can see everything that's in there. But, okay, cool. So it looks like that's here. I'm a little bit bothered about the bulging of the box. I imagine when I do a deeper unboxing on this one, I'll figure out why that's bulging like that, but it's making me a little bit nervous. It might also account for the extra weight that I was feeling in this box, but it could also be that there's just more in here than I thought there was. But that's it for that delivery. We had another very sizable delivery, so let's say we bring that box and shot now. This big beast of a box is from a group called Flat River Group out of Belding, Michigan. I was expecting a delivery out of Michigan to be from a company called Greater Than Games. You may recognize that name if you're familiar with Sentinels of the Multiverse. That's what I'm expecting more of to be in here, but let's crack this open and see what's in here. Siri getting mouthy on my watch once again, but nothing I can do there. Thankfully, shut up, Siri. Okay, then we'll slice that open. We've got a bunch of void fill in here. One good thing about the box is about the box being this big, is I can make sure I intercept any invoice in here while I'm also cutting out the I'm also cutting out the bagged air so I can make disposal a lot easier. Okay. I know you guys aren't here to listen to me watch me cut bagged air. I'm also trying to do cleanup as I go here, just to make disposal of everything a lot easier. And now we're starting to get down into what's actually in here. Okay. Whoa, this is a big thing of pouched air. Trying to go quickly here so we can actually get to the good stuff. Fortunately, most of the pouches in there didn't actually have any air in them. So we can get rid of that easily. And now we're getting into what's all been bubble wrapped to hell, but we also see that we've got the oversized villain cards for Sentinels of the Multiverse. These 4x6 cards represent all of the villains from the Sentinels of the Multiverse core game, as well as Rook City, Infernal Relics, Shattered Timelines, and Wrath of the Cosmos expansions. Even comes with villain character cards for each of the villain mini expansions and promos, including 2 new promos never before seen. Cool. And of course everything's been bubble wrapped to hell as well. In here, we've got a box inside of a box, but this looks like the foil hero variants. Let's crack this one open. Okay. That can hit the bin. And sure enough, got the 5th anniversary foil collection in here. It contains over 100 foil hero cards from the core game, each expansion, and every hero variant with all new art. Cool. We can start getting that all collected up. And we've got a whole bunch of bubble wrapped stuff. Got all kinds of mini expansions in here. There we are. I can hit the bin. First up, we have a villain mini expansion for Choke Point. We won't go through the back of every one of these. Then we've got Ambuscade, another villain mini expansion. Along with a complete hero variant. So apparently I've got the same hero variant collection twice. But that's fine. The Celestial Tribunal, which I believe is an environment mini expansion. Yes. Okay, cool. Another environment mini expansion for Silver Gulch, 1883. The Final Wasteland, and I'm sure there are more of these in here, so let's crack this. Let's get into more of this. Holy crap. Well, at least now we know why this thing was so heavy. Alright, we've also got the foil villain collection for Sentinels of the Multiverse. And as we crack this open, there we go. We find the big box for Obliv Aeon. Think Thanos and think the Sentinels version of Thanos and or Darkseid from Marvel or DC respectively. We won't go through all of that. We'll probably do a separate unboxing on all of this. Next up, we've got another of the big box expansions, Villains of the Multiverse, which looks like it's just giving us more villains. Okay, cool. And we've got, looks like these last two are bubble wrapped together. We can lift those out though. Where we've got, come on, not wanting to lift clean, there we go. I was going to say it's not wanting to lift cleanly, but we've got Rook City and Infernal Relics together, which is giving us which is, I believe, was the first expansion to this game. Well, one of the first to get multi-box. And last up, we've got Vengeance, which introduces us a new mode of play, I believe. Is this the one that offers... Yeah, it looks like a new mode of play, Team of Villains. Okay, cool. So that's that admittedly big delivery. Like I said, by the time this video goes up, the Aeon's End video will be live on the channel. As for what's coming up, Saturday we're continuing Mystical Munchies out of the Cooking with Deadpool cookbook with the side Chicharrones. Sunday, the Winter Campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game continues with the second scenario, The Vanishing of Elena Harper. And the next week we're playing Expeditions again from Stonemaier Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.